Hey there, welcome to the channel. My name is James, and here at 20th and 21st Movies, we are about all things cinema. All right, I wanted to come on here as a quick follow-up to the recent announcement from Criterion for their May 2023 titles that they plan to release. They're going to be releasing 5 titles in the month of May, including 3 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray combo packs. 2 of those 4K Ultra HD packages are going to be upgrades of existing Blu-ray editions. So that includes Branded to Kill, which is spine number 38 in the Criterion collection. I have that Blu-ray. And I also have the Blu-ray for spine number 490 of Wings of Desire. This is the 1987 film from director Wim Wenders that I have in my collection. This is a title that I had not seen before this morning. I had never seen this title. I've heard great things about it, but I had never watched it. And so when this was announced a couple days ago that Criterion was releasing this on 4K Ultra HD, it inspired me to go ahead and pop this in the player and watch it and see what people have been talking about. So I watched it this morning, and I have to say, I'm really impressed with this film. This is a beautiful, beautiful film. Even on this Blu-ray, it just looks absolutely phenomenal. I can only imagine. I'm speculating that this upcoming 4K, I'm hoping that it's going to be a nice upgrade over this Blu-ray. The question that I have in my mind, though, is it going to be a worthwhile upgrade? And that is a question that I think a lot of people have with these upgrade decisions. If you already have the existing Blu-ray, is it going to be worth it to upgrade to the 4K, especially if there are no new special features? The packaging is expected to be the same. It's going to be the same packaging we expect, the same booklet, the same everything, same special features on the disc. There are no announced differences between the existing Blu-ray edition and the upcoming 4K, with the exception of getting a 4K disc with a 4K restoration of the film. There's also no HDR in this case, so no Dolby Vision. So it just raises the question, is it going to be a worthwhile upgrade in this case? Now, I will say that having seen this movie, I'm really impressed with it. I mean, this is a beautiful film. This film inspired the film that came out, I want to say in the 90s or the early 2000s, City of Angels, starring Nicolas Cage. And it is basically about an angel who is overseeing Berlin. And he has a friend of his who's also an angel. They are both overseers of Berlin, and they watch over the people of Berlin, Germany. And one day, one of the angels, played by Bruno Ganz, he plays Damiel. He falls in love with this circus lady who is named Marianne. And she's played by Solveig Dormartin in this film. And he falls in love with her, and he wants to become human, and he wants to put aside his immortality, become a normal human man, and have a relationship with this woman. So it's just a fascinating film. It is beautifully shot. The cinematography is just absolutely phenomenal in terms of the black and white photography and the close-ups and the faces. There's a lot of beautiful detail, even on this Blu-ray disc, that I was really impressed by. And I was also touched by the fact that, and I didn't know this about this film, is that my impression of this movie was that it was all in black and white, but it switches from black and white to color at certain times based upon, I guess, and I think it has to do with thematically this character's transition from human or from angel to human. I'm not sure if that's the only thing that explains the changes in the color between the film, but there are scenes in black and white, and then there are scenes in color. And it's really interesting to see that distinction at certain points in the film. But whether you're watching this film in black and white or in the color scenes, the picture looks beautiful on this Blu-ray disc. And so fingers crossed that the 4K disc will be a nice upgrade over that Blu-ray, but we shall have to see once it comes out on the market. And then that brings up the question, will I upgrade or not? I am not sure. I do plan to upgrade this Blu-ray of Dazed and Confused to 4K Ultra HD. It's coming out this coming week, and I'll come on here and let you know my thoughts on this channel in terms of the picture quality for the new 4K of Dazed and Confused and whether or not it's a worthwhile upgrade over this Blu-ray edition. Strangely enough, I was in Best Buy on Friday, on yesterday, as of the time I'm recording this video, and I saw the 4K package for Dazed and Confused on the shelf. And so I got excited. I thought, oh man, I can get it really early, you know? And so I walked up to the counter and they scanned it and it said not available for sale. So the guy said, oh yeah, it's not available till Tuesday, which I already knew it comes out on Tuesday, but you know, they won't sell it early. So I was disappointed by that. He said, oh, they probably shouldn't have put it on the shelves. And I thought to myself, you know, they probably shouldn't have. That was a cruel tease on the part of Best Buy. But anyway, Wings of Desire. I really enjoyed this film. This is not a review. I just wanted to come on here real quick and just tell you, I really enjoyed this film. I really see why people have talked so favorably about this title. And I might come back on here and do a proper review of this film once I've had a chance. If I do pick up the 4K Ultra HD and do a review of that, may come back on here and do a proper review. But just wanted to come on here and say, I had a chance to watch it, had a chance to dip into my backlog and pop a title into the player, you know, dust off the, knock the dust off and pop it in the player and play it and give it a spin. And I have to say, this is a wonderful treasure that had been sitting in my backlog, and I'm glad that I finally watched it. But let me know in the comments section below, what do you think of Wings of Desire? Let me know what you think about these upgrades, whether it be for, you know, Criterion upgrades from Blu-ray to 4K or other labels. What is your philosophy on upgrading some of these titles? I know for me, it really comes down to if I love the film enough, and if it's a notable enough upgrade, and especially if I'm getting additional supplements, it becomes a no-brainer. But if it's not a film that is at the top of my list and the upgrade is not that notable and I'm not getting any new special features, that's when it becomes a little bit less attractive. But let me know what your thought process is when it comes to upgrading. And also let me know what other titles you are looking to pick up here in the month of February and as we get into the month of March. Let me know all that goodness in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time at the movies. Peace.